Now, believe it or not, there are some good things happening in England. I know this is probably coming as a shock to you, but there actually are some good things. Cenk Uygur was banned from the UK. W, let's go. I've been banned for the UK. I tried to get on a flight to London to attend SSW London to give a speech about Oxford. I've been banned for criticizing Israel. Are we free anymore? This is oppression of Western citizens by our own governments. Actually, you're not British. It's not your own government. On behalf of a different country. Now, to be clear, this has nothing to do with Israel. There is no evidence at all from any source that this is about Israel. He literally made it up. Like this is just Cenk Uygur engaging with literally anything. I don't know. Maybe it's because you endorse bestiality on your broadcast, bro. Maybe it's because you support terrorist organizations, dog. Maybe it's because there is a super fan of you who was reacting to all of your videos that literally took the words of the Young Turks to heart and murdered 4 police officers in Baton Rouge in 2016. There are a lot of reasons why I personally wouldn't want you in my country, but unfortunately we have to tolerate you being here for now until someone right-wing enough to actually shows up and is like, no, actually we don't want these guys in our country. We're going to deport them. Awesome. Based. Now, listen, man, you called your show The Young Turks. You go back to freaking Turkey. All right. Listen, I don't need to do this shit. All right. It's Israel. Bro, so this is like his entire talking point. Of course, Hassan Piker was also banned from the UK. W. The UK revoked my visa as well. No, all at the behest of Israel. Again, no evidence for this. Maybe it's because you support the rape of white women and they don't like that anymore in England or something. Maybe England was like, yo, another Muslim that endorses the rape of white women. Maybe that's not cool. We'll get there in a second. Don't worry. Or maybe it's because you support terrorist organizations. The West is betraying liberal values for a genocidal fascist foreign government soon. We will all become Israel. You mean people that don't take shit and blow up terrorists that try to kill them? Based. People with strong border laws that deport people if they invade the country illegally. People that kill terrorists that have been raping them. Increase the birth rate from 1.6 children per woman to 3.2 children per woman. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway, Israel W, what can I say? The UK revoked my visa as well at the behest of Israel. What can I say? What can I say? -2 jihadis in England. Listen, man, all I can say is, I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man, but Netanyahu, if you can hear me, all I have to say is, you are the first person to stop brown terrorists from entering England. Colossal W, my guy. Colossal W. What can I say? Anyway, of course, Cenk Uygur crying about it constantly, how Israel is doing it.
Who can you not criticize? You can't criticize the king, right? That's the gravest offense.
Yo, true. Yo.
But apparently, I can criticize the king.
Oh.
I can criticize the UK.
Oh.
I just can't criticize the actual king, Israel. Wait, is that anti-Semitic? But you just did it. You just did it. Are you going to say that it's anti-Semitic to report the thing you just did? Banning me because the most powerful...
Who takes this shit seriously? He wasn't banned because they're Israel. 20-minute-long compilation of Hassan Piker endorsing terrorism. This is the most insane reply I've ever seen. Bro, dude.
How could you say something against Israel? Israel is the Jewish state, the greatest state of all, right?
Look how fucking sweaty this pig is. Oh my god. Now, in my opinion, it's funny how he's like, you can't criticize Israel. He has an entire show that just criticizes Israel. It's honestly insane. And by the way, notice the RT in the corner. This is being pushed by Russian state media. As we will get to a little bit later. All right, so Piers Morgan. This is Piers Morgan when the left is banned from the UK. And by the left, I mean terrorist supporters. Right? What? This is ridiculous. All right, this is Piers Morgan when someone right-wing was banned from the UK.
Are a disgusting Islamophobic bigot that hates 2 billion people on this planet simply because of their religion.
They hate me too.
And shame on you.
They hate people
shame
like
on
me.
you.
They hate
You
people
won't-
like you.
you
They
won't-
hate people
you
like
won't-
your
hate you
wife.
if you're only-
So
you're
that
only-
don't hate you.
You're only back.
I promise we don't hate
You're
you.
only back on this program. You're only back on this program because you were banned from my country. I say good on you, Home Secretary.
Because my message,
You're a more decent person
because my
than
message
Valentina Gomez
resonates,
could ever
Piers.
dream of being.
All right, so criticize Islam. Criticize Islam. Get banned. We have to get you out. All right. Support bestiality and terrorism. What? This is ridiculous, dude. It's just so good. All right, so Piers Morgan draws the line on people being banned from the UK. Eva Vlaardingerbroek, nothing. Ezra Levant, nothing. Don Keith, nothing. Valentina Gomez celebrates her being banned. The guy who wants to legalize bestiality, what? This is ridiculous.
Giving. I believe that I am going. If I were the benevolent dictator of the world, I would legalize bestiality where you are giving. You are pleasuring the animal. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Now why? Why did that happen? It's the dumbest thing
It
I've said.
really is the dumbest thing you said.
Anyway, he spends the next 2 minutes defending it. Look, man, we don't need to get involved. The point is, Muslim wants to defend bestiality. I personally am shocked and appalled. I am as shocked as Keir Starmer was when a Muslim did a thing. Anyway, so listen, man. So this guy says they've been banning people for speech for years, and Pierce loved it. True, by the way. All right, they're arresting people for free speech. Thousands of people a year getting arrested for Facebook posts. Now he complains because it's Cenk, his regular guest. Not true. I openly support banning people who advocate violence or spew hateful bigotry against people based on ethnicity, religion. Where has Cenk done that?
How could you say something against Israel?
I love this
Israel is the Jewish state, the greatest state of all.
I love this fucking clip. He's got fucking sweat flicking off his face. Unbelievable. All right. Note that the UK government banned 2 of American citizens. They have the right. They're a sovereign nation. I don't know. Not because they criticized or worked against the interests of the UK. It was because of Israel. Bro, it's crazy that they believe this. It's crazy that people are buying this. So Michael Knowles rightly stated, the UK also banned 2 senior members of the Israeli government and threatened to arrest Netanyahu if he set foot on British soil. You know, in fact, I'm pretty sure there's over 11 journalists from Israel that were banned from entering the UK also because they claim that they're, you know, supporting Zionist regime, the genocide, the pretendicide against the Palestinians to keep starting wars and losing. You know, those guys. Because it's completely conquered by Muslims, basically. So, you know, average day on Twitter.
Damn you Jews! I was eating Cheerios this morning and I had one that wasn't a perfect circle.
It's the fucking Jews trying to brainwash me again.
Man, my cat went to use the litter box but just pissed outside of it,
The Jews came in here in the middle of the night.
burglarized my cat's bladder, and changed the trajectory of its pee to my floor.
Jews!
Literally Hassan Piker every single day. Now, just to be clear, Hassan Piker blamed the Jews on him zapping his own dog. I don't think people are even remotely aware of the level of retard we're dealing with. Pro-Palestinian streamer Hassan Piker and Uncle say Britain's government barred them from entering the country over the criticism of Israel. I love how CNN is calling him pro-Palestinian America. He literally supports terrorism. He openly supports terrorism. Every single terrorist organization. And Asmongold had the correct take about this, actually, because, oh, but you want to debate because of freedom of speech? I think every single nation has the right to decide who enters their country. I don't even know why this is controversial at all. This has nothing to do with freedom of speech. This is literally a country making decisions based on the best outcome for their country. I, as an American, would not want Hassan Piker or Cenk Uygur in America. Well, so I don't blame England for not wanting them. Are we kidding? Like, come on, dude. They have both made America worse. Single-handedly, they made America worse.
Whenever you're a big organization like this, you can't do anything. Like it's literally the government just says you can't come in here, right? I mean, like they don't want to start trouble with the government. Like why would they get behind you whenever it's a reality that he's made? A number of other Hassan has said that, like raping white women is like harm reduction.
They get to literally farm tickets off of my likeness to be like, oh, you want to come listen to Hassan?
A lot of people don't remember he said that. That's so weird. Like I covered in my videos. Maybe that's where Asmongold found it.
These millionaire, billionaire, WASP fail sons, at least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date rape to other billionaire, millionaire failed daughters is like, in some respects, from a utilitarian perspective, of course, a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like taking these guys.
That's a fucking insane thing to say, by the way.
So whenever I said that, he's talking about rapes that happened in a college, and he said that the reason why it's a utilitarian lesser evil because the rapes are happening to other rich white people. He's directly saying that it is a harm reduction that white women are being raped instead of other women. If you watch this...
Muslim endorses the rape of white women. Man. And I'm surprised they didn't get him 2 tickets to England. That's crazy.
And you support this? Like, that is crazy. This is a person that literally says you getting raped is somehow harm reduction.
By the way, when I first published that clip, all right, just to be clear, of the Hassan Piker doing that shit, talking about the date rape stuff, all right, Asmongold at the time was still being generous to Hassan. And I told my entire audience, and you can go back to my old videos on Hassan, I pioneered this entire genre, and you could look, and you'll see that I said, give Asmongold a couple of months, he will get radicalized on Hassan, because he's fucking evil, actually, and he's part of a death cult.
A spokesperson for South by Southwest London said, "We're aware of the Cenk Uygur and Hassan Piker are unable to travel to the UK. Following a decision by the Home Office, they will therefore not be participating in South by Southwest London program this year. Decisions on entry to the UK are a matter for the Home Office and the individuals concerned. South by Southwest London's role is to convene a broad range of diverse voices and perspectives. We remain focused on delivering a program this week, fostering open dialogue and exchange of ideas, featuring more than 800 speakers, artists, and screenings." So this is what he was crashing out on.
That's a perfectly normal statement. It's like, yo, we don't decide who enters the country. We would host you if you were here, but we don't decide who enters the country. The British government decided they were a threat for some reason, didn't let them enter the country. That's not their problem.
Yeah, this is not. This is simply being done because of my criticisms of Israel and Cenk's criticisms.
Isn't it crazy that these people have made all the anti-Israel people look like retards? You think that it has to do with anti-Israel?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, bro.
Everything is Israel. It's all Israel.
That's right.
This is not even a conversation
Welcome
on like
to the
whether
psyop.
it's
So this is the
Welcome to the infinite psyop, and so many retards fell for the third world propaganda.
problem, right? Is like you can't even address any of the actual concerns people have.
That's right.
Like you can't even. This is one of the big. I think this is one of the best ways that you can look at like why he's a bullshitter, is because he's not able to accurately summarize and approach and react to
anything.
The responses and the feedback that he's getting from people.
About anything, by the way. Dude, he literally said that the outrage for him shocking his dog was because of Israel. I'm not even kidding. Like that's the level of retard we're dealing with. A special level of retard. Bro, I thought Trump derangement syndrome was bad. TDS? Bro, IDS is fucking crazy. Israel derangement syndrome is insane. All right, so here we got this guy. All right.
I would love to do that. Again, you guys have to reach out to them as well. Put in their chat, spam their chat when they're on live. Yo, Kyrie wants to reach out. Kyrie's reaching out to you. Kyrie's reaching out to you. I would love to sit down with Hassan. Would love to sit down with a lot of our generational leaders.
Kyrie, you know, anti-Israel, whatever. He would love to sit down with Hassan and stuff. And Hassan's like, oh my God, Kyrie Irving, you would be an honor. All right, so Hassan Piker is super happy, making friends over the, I guess, dislike of Israel. Except, interestingly enough, this was Hassan Piker just 2-3 years ago.
Let's watch what Kyrie Irving had to say on his recent social media post. It's just like he thinks he's so right. And he is so fucking full of shit. They're asking him why he fucking posted an anti-Semitic documentary. And he's like, instead of being like, oh, I didn't know it was like that. He's like, no, it's just unspoken truths about our history.
But I'm promoting it.
Bro, you are such a pussy, dude. This is such bitch-made shit. Nobody wants to take accountability. It's so funny. It's like, bro, you loved it when you were posting it. You loved it just now when you were defending it. But now all of a sudden when people are like, why are you promoting this shit? He's like, I'm not promoting it.
Do you see me in front of the...
This is awesome. I love dumb guy debates. Let's watch.
Right, so, oh my God, Kyrie Irving, it'd be an honor. He literally stands for nothing. He literally stands for absolutely nothing. It's crazy. Before getting too deep into the chaos, free cash was promised to me 3,000 years ago. One thing I recently added to my daily routine is using free cash for a few minutes here and there. If I'm gonna play games as a time sponge, I might as well make some money out of it. Free cash is a fun and easy way to earn real money by doing simple tasks while already on your phone. Play games. Complete surveys, do simple tasks, and turn your bathroom break into an investment. I've been enjoying playing Call to Dragons on Free Cash, a high payout strategy-based building game. You get instant payouts with a really easy process through PayPal, Amazon, or Visa. There's already over $250 million paid out to over 60 million users worldwide. It's a win-win. They get someone to test out their games and fill out their surveys, and you get paid. Use the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description to sign up and get a $10 bonus today. Now, back to the chaos. Every individual sign up literally supports the channel, so if you could click the link in the description and do the thing, that would be very appreciated. So, Candace Owens, another foreign operative in my opinion, the Christian expression and heritage here in Russia is unmatched. Unsurprisingly, they are lying to us about Russia. Russia, which by the way, has one of the highest rates of, get ready, divorce and abortion in the world, and also the fastest growing Muslim population in the entire Christian world. So I can't believe Candace Owens is supporting Russia now. That's crazy. But I thought they were against Israel because Israel was killing Palestinian children. But you're okay with Russia killing Ukrainian children? It's pretty weird. Marjorie Trader Green, another anti-Trump guy who's entered the podcast sphere. Wonderful to see. Thank you for sharing the truth for all to see. We should be friends, allies, and trading partners with Russia, and much friendlier to the rest of the world. And keep our tax dollars at home to be spent for Americans. Stay out of foreign wars. What? All right. So Irina Mappin, who's an agent of the Russian state. Dear Candace, I am so deeply touched by your impression of Moscow. You are connected to spirit of Russia. I am so sorry we are not there with you. Russia is most natural ally to United States, and you have opportunity. Show it to American people. This is the most obvious fucking psyop on the planet. Literally the most obvious psyop on the planet. We got Candace Owens out there shilling for Russia now, bro. Literally going down the Tucker Carlson route. Unsurprisingly, they are lying to us about Russia. Candace Owens, after seeing Russia's Christian heritage firsthand. Posted by literally Russian state media. Literally Russian state media. The same Russian state media, by the way, that's posting Cenk Uygur is the same Russian state media that is posting Candace Owens. It's so fucking obvious. It's the most obvious psyop of all time. This is literally a gigantic foreign interference trying to destroy our nation because America's fucking awesome. We're the greatest culture in the history of the world, and they hate it, and they're trying to destroy us, and they're doing it by basically weaponizing our retards. All right? Look how insane this is. A compilation of Candace Owens' greatest hits as a pro-Russian propagandist mouthpiece.
I have no issues with Putin as a leader because I know that our leaders have definitely probably murdered a lot more innocent civilians than Putin ever has.
That's right. We're probably worse than Putin.
The Western media, I would argue, is more propagandist than the Eastern media. I'm not even kidding. Putin, dictator. And it's like, guys, have you figured it out yet that our press lies about everything? Russia bad, Putin evil. The Western press is trying to convince you, as they always do, that Vladimir Putin is just a crazy dictator. I don't care about Ukraine at all. I want to be very clear, and I harbor a lot of disgust. Ukraine,
I don't care about Palestinians at all. I don't care about Palestine. Oh, but I'm evil if I say that, right? is that how it works? I'm just trying to understand.
Zelensky's a Bolshevik. He's mass murdering Christians. Immediately, from the very beginning, we're always lying about what was happening between Ukraine and Russia.
Dude, I fucking hate Zelensky. What are we doing?
Foreign nation that has nothing to do with America. There's always been a laundromat for the military-industrial complex. That is what Ukraine
You think that our tensions with Russia are all just completely invented?
is. What's happening in Ukraine is what has happened in Ukraine before. There's nothing new under the sun. It is a Christian genocide. They are intentionally mass murdering men in an unwinnable war. I will not be supporting the collapse of another Christian nation. I absolutely refuse to support what's happening, and I'm not going to allow Russia. You don't have to support Vladimir Putin, but I will not support the mass killing of Russian Christians. A genocide of Christian men that's happening, and there is no question that we are the agitators of it. Their job is to convince the West.
We are the agitators in Putin declaring war on Ukraine?
Western world that this is really happening because of big evil Russia, and not because they have more Machiavellian plans afoot there. Russia has a smaller GDP than California, okay? They are not trying to expand and...
They have a smaller GDP than California because they're fucking communists. What are we doing here? We're not trying to expand. Yeah, tell Ukrainians.
And recreate the Soviet Union. That's a nonsense. The threat is the European Union, okay? The threat is the globalist state. We are everything that the Soviet Union aspired to be. The military-industrial complex, because they have plans to invade Russia, okay? Wake up. This is not a conspiracy. Russia is not in Mexico. They're not in Canada. I don't care. I want nothing to do with this nonsense. You think Putin bad? Putin said a lot of very interesting things when he sat down with Tucker, but of the most interest, perhaps, was his resolve that the world was moving away from Western hegemony. That countries would no longer allow the United States to just bully them with sanctions into certain positions that they don't agree with. This hatred for Russia is nonsensical. I grew up with Russians, and they were, first and foremost, like the hardest workers in terms of their schoolwork, really good values. They are definitely people that bring forth all of the classics in America, and I'm talking about their contributions in terms of music and the arts, in terms of ballet, are so ridiculous when on the topic of
Russians have enhanced America because of ballet.
Russia. It's like Russia. We gotta be afraid. I'm not afraid of Russia, okay? I have an understanding that they have a smaller GDP than California. This whole idea that they're trying to recreate the Soviet Union is a nonsense. It is propaganda. It is stupid. It is beyond stupid. It is literally just a way to keep people fearful. It is CIA propaganda, because what's really happening is we're expanding into their territory, guys. And I'm glad that I'm...
How does anyone take this seriously? I don't cover Candace Owens a lot because she's just retarded, but like, this is insane. This is crazy.
I'm able to use my platform in that capacity to make people consider their own...
I can use my platform as Russian propaganda.
...programming against Russians. And I would love to visit Russia. I would love to...
No one hates Russians like the people, all right? That's not the issue. You know, Russia first, ladies and gentlemen. It's honestly insane. All the retards that are backstabbing Trump and shit, every single one of them just becomes a foreigner shill. Andrew Tate also decided to go to Russia at the same time as Candace Owens. You know, this is Andrew Tate arriving in Russia. Like, bro, what are we even doing here? Like, this is crazy. Andrew Tate, who, by the way, is a really good friend of Candace Owens. Andrew Tate, who, by the way, is besties with Candace Owens' husband, by the way. All right? Like, you can't make this shit up. It's a big fucking party of foreign influence. It's insane. Russia launched 656 drones and 73 missiles into Ukraine last night, hitting multiple civilian targets. Zero outrage, zero outcry. No one cares. Literally, none of these people that make believe they care about civilians dying in whatever the fuck, Gaza, okay, or Lebanon, you know, these two places that literally started wars and lost, let's be clear. Everyone that's crying about that shit, no one gives a fuck about Russians killing Ukrainians. It's baffling and shocking, like ridiculously. Oh my god, I can't believe Trump is attacking Iran, who has directly threatened to nuke us. I can't believe he's actually doing that because innocent people might die. Also, Russia's fucking awesome. Man, I love Russia. Putin's just so good. CIA propaganda to make you hate Putin. Understand, we are in the middle of a massive, massive psyop, and the retards are trying their absolute best to convince us. But what all I have to say is thank you, Jews. Thanks, Jews. Thanks, Jews, for getting the first two Muslims ever refused entry into England, and it was all because of the Jews. So I guess maybe the Jews are fucking awesome, actually. Rare Jew W. What can I say?